Yo, what's up, Black Dot? Once came back in the booth, back in the studio, y'all bringing y'all truth. My shoot today is going to be a reference to part two of the video I done a couple of days ago, in reference to young black men under attack. And this is going to be a series of different videos I want to do in reference to young black men under attack and the United States of America, because I think this is a very important issue that we need to talk about, because young black men across America are being constantly looked upon as the people who are creating chaos and things like that in society, and there's no attention given to the positive young brothers and sisters out there who are out there doing positive things, who are out there trying to make a difference and do the right thing. So I want to say, for one thing, first of all, for all my brothers and sisters out there doing positive things in the community, I want to give you guys a lot of props for just going out there and trying to be positive every day and staying positive and keeping your head up and doing the right thing and trying to reach other brothers out there who are, who need a friend, who need somebody to talk to, somebody to hang with, and do something positive with. A lot of brothers out there don't have father figures, they don't have a father, or they don't have that support that they need in their household. It might just be, the mother and no father, which they say that, females, 60% of black women are head of household, which it might be true, it might not be true, but I think a lot of these numbers are pumped up to make the black family look bad. I think a lot of these statistics that they put out there in reference to black people are hyped up propaganda statistics. A little bit of falsehood is added to it, added to the numbers. Back to what I was saying as far as young black males. The thing I want to see in reference to brothers, I want to see a lot of brothers committed to helping other brothers get through a tough situation, get through a negative situation that they're facing. A brother can be a brother to another brother at any time, any place, any day. Only thing it takes is for that brother to open up and talk about his problems with another brother that might be concerned. If a brother asks you what's up, what's going on in your life, don't shy away from that. Don't think that brother's is soft because he's trying to ask you or relate to you, ask you what's going on in your life, and trying to help you in some way to solve your problems. Don't hold your problems in. A lot of brothers, I think, try to hold their frustrations in, things that they're dealing with in their family life, in their personal life, with a girlfriend, wife, sister, mother, what have you. And they hold our father, they might hold these things in, they might not have anybody to talk to. And I think as a friend to another friend, you should be able to talk about things that might be getting you frustrated to a person that you call your friend and that you can trust. If you go to another brother with an issue, that brother should be open and listen to what you got to say and help you to resolve it in some way. I'm not saying that you gotta go out and spit your whole life story to somebody, but if somebody asks you, a friend asks you, or even a brother that that you think you could trust asks you what's going on in your life, I think the only reason they're asking you that is out of concern. Most times I think it's out of concern for your well-being. I think a lot of brothers need to step up to the plate and start asking brothers, what's going on in your life, and how you doing, anything you need to talk about. We can all be counselors in the streets, We don't need to go pay somebody, to counsel us or have counseling sessions with so-called people that have these degrees. If you have knowledge and wisdom of self, you can teach your people. If you love your people and you are willing to die for your people, then you qualify to teach your people. You teach them positivity and you're trying to help them and you love them, and you qualify to teach your people. You don't need degrees to teach your people and be concerned about your people. So, like I said, this whole channel I'm dedicating to my brothers. I love my sisters too, but this channel is going to be mostly my brothers and the positive things that I want to see us try to accomplish in 2010 and beyond. And I'm gonna do some topics in reference to my sisters too, but 80% of this 80% of my topics will be in reference to my brothers and things that I see going on that I'm gonna address that's affecting my brothers out there who are out there fighting the evil forces out there that are trying to destroy my young brothers. Now, lesson 2 today, I want to go into talk a little bit more about the whole negative propaganda that is set up to try to portray young black men as being criminals in the society. Now, I want to tell my brothers this. The next time you watch TV, okay, cable channel, regular TV, I want you to sit down and take notice of all the negative images you see in reference to young black men and black men in general. I want you to just take note of that, okay? Start analyzing these commercials, the news media, and I want you to pay close attention to what they're saying in reference to you, black men, as a group, as a whole. So keep this in mind, brothers. Anything you do negative, especially if you're a high-profile person, young black male, if you're a high-profile person who's out in the media, or actually a person who's, famous, and you do something negative, just keep in mind, your face is going to stay in the media 24/7. Okay? You're going to stay in front of people's faces 24 hours, 7 days a week, just to remind people, the masses, that hey, here we go again, another young black male that messed up. So we're gonna blast this 24/7 on all the news stations, so we can exploit any kind of negative behavior, negative behavior that a young black male does. It's not talked about and then just forgotten. It's talked about and talking. Young black male, if you're a high profile person who's out in the media, or actually a person who's famous, and you do something negative, just keep in mind, your face is going to stay in the media 24/7. Okay? You're going to stay in front of people's faces 24 hours, 7 days a week, just to remind people, the masses, that hey, here we go again, another young black male that messed up. So we're gonna blast this 24/7 on all the news stations, so we can exploit any kind of negative